Tasha K is on everybody's bumper. So now Tasha K goes after Joe Budden because Joe Budden took to his podcast to speak on the situation with Diddy and Cassie. You know, he said that that video was horrible, that he can face kidnapping charges when going around the corner if he dragged her a little farther. He said a whole bunch of stuff, and he said it was disgusting. He was asking, where is Diddy's publicist? Why is his publicist not speaking out and protecting, telling Diddy to shut up? So he was calling all this stuff out, and Tasha K heard this, and she was very furious. Tasha K called this guy a hypocrite. She said that she can't believe that he's speaking on this because there's a plethora of women, from Esther Baxter to Tahiry, Gloria Valdez. There's been so many women, and we all know his well-publicized drug addiction when he was on drugs. So a lot of stuff that he might have did, he might have been high and don't even remember the stuff that he did to women. But he's being called out now because instead of him just keeping his mouth shut and letting things be what it be, he got to come out and run his mouth. We know that he's lost lots of sponsorships. We know that this guy, he created the podcast, was one of the ones that helped start the podcast thing for hip-hop guys. And he's been in the game a long time. He's dealt with a lot of different women. But most of these women that he's dealt with, they've come out and said that this guy is abusive with his hands. So when he saw this Puffy thing, I just, for the life of me, I just don't know why he just didn't shut the hell up. Just keep his mouth shut. You know what I mean? Dig his head under the sand and don't say nothing. Because he got a lot of dirt on his hands. So now you have these women coming out. And he was on the Breakfast Club talking about the Esther Baxter situation and what happened when she said that he made her lose her baby because he sat on her stomach when she was 3 months pregnant. And it went something like this.
Play Joe's video. Just play the other video. I just can't even hear him speak. Y'all, listen, this is the gist of it. He's basically just explaining it and how awful it is. And how he wished that this never happened. You gotta be a disgusting individual. Let's turn back the time. Let's turn back the hands of time real quick. Let's go.
The show previously, and we talked about your whole situation with Esther Baxter and the breakup and you know what happened, and she cheated on you, and we heard the song and Ordinary-ish, you know,
right, part three.
But now she's come forward and done an interview, and she's released some pictures. One of them did make people sick because there was like a fetus in the toilet.
It made me sick too.
All right, is that a real picture? Is that really
that's wait, is it really what?
Is that really like her
fetus?
Fetus miscarried in the toilet.
That's what she sent it to me as.
Okay.
Now she's saying that you beat her, you strangled her, and you sat on her stomach and caused her to lose her baby.
We actually have that
for
audio.
a half hour.
Hold on, we have the audio.
We got into an argument and just basically ended up choking me so I couldn't breathe, slamming me up against the door, like in the closet doors. He threw me on the floor, grabbing me by my wrist and sitting on my stomach for half an hour while I was 3 months pregnant. Went to the hospital where I found out that I lost my daughter.
And I go in the other room, and she's in the bed, and I said, wake it up. Wake it up. What are we gonna do? And she was just like,
pause,
what do you mean? I'm asleep.
So
just
he goes in the room, wakes her up, wake it up, let's go. While she's 3 months pregnant. Go ahead, keep going.
Real arrogant. I'm like, what are we gonna do?
Pause.
This ain't.
She's 3 months pregnant. She sleep. First trimester is a. You know what the first trimester is, but he said she was arrogant. You woke her up. Who waking up happy? Oh hey, what's going on? Let's go. Keep going.
Gonna continue like this.
Right.
What are we gonna do? So I dragged her out the bed. I definitely did. After a couple more lines of that.
Pause. Go back to Joe. Go back to the video of him describing real quick what Diddy did.
We're starting with the news that CNN broke last week, where they obtained hotel footage of Puff violently, graphically stalking and attacking Cassie. If that other angle come out, maybe kidnapping as well. But when it turned the corner, we don't get to see. But you ran a long way down that hallway, and if you dragged her even 4 more feet.
No, go back to his video. We on the subject of dragging. You brought it up, Joe. You brought it up. Let's go. Let's go. No, go back to the
show previously, and we talked about.
No, past.
Sent it to me as.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Right.
Wake it up.
Wake it up.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
And she was just like, "What do you mean? I'm asleep." Just like real arrogant. I'm like, "What are we gonna do? This ain't gonna continue like this.
Right.
What are we gonna do?" So I dragged her out the bed. I definitely did. After a couple more lines of that arrogant talk.
By her feet, hair, arms.
No. My feet. A little light drag. Nothing.
Came home and wanted to have a conversation with Esther Baxter.
Little light
you drag out the
off
bed.
a nice king size on a beautiful plush carpet.
Okay.
Like, please.
Okay.
So we went back and forth with the beefing for about maybe all of 4 to 5 minutes. And then I caught myself. It's like, all right, you bugging. And I went in the master bedroom, and I sat by the balcony, and I just smoked a cigarette.
Nope, you dragged her off the bed, Joe, and you sat on her stomach and held.
You really think that's all he did? All that shit Joe was on? You really think that's all he did? He just calmed down. He just called himself after he dragged the pregnant woman out the bed onto the plush carpet while she was allegedly pregnant. Keep going. Keep going.
So now, with that being said, Tasha K, you know, she played interviews of Tahiry talking about the wife beater and the stuff that he does, and Gloria Valdez even spoke out. So he went on ahead, man, and he commented and responded back to Tahiry, and he said a lot of stupid stuff that he really shouldn't have said. He should. I mean, sometimes, man, these guys they get so much money and they've been in the limelight for so long. They don't even understand just like normal stuff. At this point, especially in today's time, just shut the hell up. Why are you even talking? Why are you even responding? Whatever she said, man, and sometimes it don't even need a response. And if you do respond, why respond in the manner in which you responded to allow Tasha K to say this?
Joe Budden, in all fairness, this has been something that a couple of your ex-girlfriends have accused you of domestic violence in some form or fashion. Even Tahiry, as a matter of fact, when she was getting her tattoo removed, this is what she said.
Hold on, pulling it up.
Who's a couple?
Go ahead.
Today we are killing that tattoo of the white beater.
And she shows her Joe tattoo. And then even Gloria Velez at one point said something about you and her getting into some type of physical altercation as well.
You know what? A lot of these get away with a lot of like hitting women.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Now, so Tahiry came out and basically said, you know, because she brought up, like, why would he even be speaking on Diddy? Why? What's the reason? Oh, because he feels that he's in an important position, and his viewers and those that follow him and love him and respect him expect him to say something. And so when you get men that start off talking slow as if they're important, roll his video real quick when he spoke about Diddy. Just roll it.
We're starting with the news that CNN broke last week, where they obtained hotel footage of Puff violently, graphically stalking and attacking Cassie.
Yeah.
If that other angle come out, maybe kidnapping as well. But when it turned the corner, we don't get to see. But you ran a long way down that hallway, and if you dragged her even 4 more feet, we now include kidnapping. That shit was disgusting, what we all had to witness. That shit was almost unbearable to watch. I'm certain that was triggering for a lot of people, a lot of people that saw it. And that was Friday.
Yes.
I assumed that he would go and just hide somewhere. But why would you do that when you are just a glutton for attention? So he pops right back out. Talk about tone deaf.
Woo!
Talk about inability to read a room.
Woo!
Where are the fucking publicists? Where's anybody?
A publicist. You got a video of you beating a woman, and he says, Joseph, where's the publicist to come fix this? Because that's what they're used to. They're used to doing what they do, and they got a publicist, if they can afford one, to come fix it. This is why Joe ain't got no sponsors. He ain't got no sponsorship with Patreon. He pays to be over there. They don't pay him. And he's sitting up like he important. They expect me to speak on this. Speak on your shit. Speak on yours. This is what I'm tired of. I'm tired of people putting people in positions like this that are severely compromised. Severely. Everybody knows he's a misogynist. That's why he got Melissa Ford up there, because she don't do nothing but laugh at his corny ass joke. Y'all. So let me tell you what he said real quick after Tahiry came out and said, you know, you the wrong person to be talking about anybody, dragging anybody, you know. So Tahiry says, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me make sure I get it. She says, hold on, let me make sure I get it. Hold on. Tahiry says, basically, he did the same thing to me, right? Pushed, I guess, dragged it down the steps or something like that. So he comes back, insensitive, talk about, hold on. He says, Tahiry, you are lying. Failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you've tried to desperately attach yourself to me for over 15 years. This is what men that are in powerful positions do. They make themselves so important, and they try to make their victims feel as if they're less than nothing without them. Talk about tone deaf, right, Joe? Especially in a climate like this, your friend has just been caught on video, and you ever heard of mental and emotional? This is not the time, but let's keep reading. He thought he had plenty of time. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you and you were happy. You made the sale. You were fine then. There was that night after Starlet 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then too. You were my body. You were on my body your entire last stint of Love and Hip Hop. Tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask the producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Yet you continue to slight my name online because it's your identity. Diddy felt like Cassie had no identity without him. Mm-hmm. That's what abusers tend to do, is they think that women will not make it without them. Nobody will want them. But let's keep reading. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You are a low-level Dykeman Con woman that's been lying about you already know for ages. He wouldn't even mention what you already know was. Yeah. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully this is our last exchange. Prayers to all and real victims. And in that moment, he just re-victimized her and told her that she was less than a woman. And that's why she wanted to attach herself to him. Could you imagine what he told her while they were together? And let's not act like women that their self-esteem is so low that they will continue to go back to a man that continually does this, because they do feel, because of men like you telling them that they're nothing and they will be nothing without you. That's why they don't move on. It's because somewhere in their subconscious, in their psyche, they believe it. The same way they could play a song on the radio and we hate it, but if they keep playing it, we will like it. And so subconsciously, she likes it, but doesn't know why. Because she's been subconsciously programmed by you to believe that. And for you, in a very sensitive climate like this, come out and say the things that you said about her reiterates. It's no different than Diddy making that apology video that we're going to talk about in depth on TashaKLive.com. And that's why I don't fuck with you, Joe. And that's why the powers to be don't. But you continue to bend over backwards for them.
Now, I'll say this, because I'm not a big fan of Tahiry. We know Tahiry is a garden tool. She was running around, sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry and all different kinds of guys. We get all that. We know about the video vixens, the Esther Baxters, and all those women like that. But at the end of the day, when you got a problem with putting your hands on a woman, that's all they see. The public don't care about her cheating. The public don't care about her mouth. All they see is when you get mad and put your hands on this woman. So my thing is, why are you running your mouth and talking? Everybody knows what those women was into. Everybody knows, but guess what? Nobody cares. We care about you putting your hands on women and running your mouth. You shouldn't have been messing with them at all. And if you was going to mess with them, why you just didn't hit and then keep it moving? Because they deal with the money. They stayed there in the house and all that because you became a refuge for fast women. You allowed them to live in your mansions and benefit off your resources, knowing what they was about. And then when they showed you who they was, you get mad and want to put your hands on them. I don't blame them. I blame you because they never lied to you. Prior to them coming to you, they told you what they was about. They let you know. You want the bad bees. You want the bees that like to frisbee the coochie around. That's what you want, right? So now when they frisbee the coochie to the next man, or you catch them riding the cock carousel, now you're mad. Now you want to beat on them. And when you beat on them, they're going to tell the whole world. That's the way it go. So I'm not mad at them, but I'm trying to figure out why you running your mouth. So now you open up the door for Tasha K to just destroy you. But that's on him. I'm going to leave it right there. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.